If you receive an IRS letter with a balance due, you'll likely see something like this. As you'll notice, the amount of penalties assessed is quite significant, $5,963. You may or may not agree with the reason for the tax due, but you shouldn't automatically pay the full amount without exploring some options. Specifically, the possibility of getting the IRS to waive or abate the penalties. You see, this very exact situation happened to a friend of mine. Let's call her Jenny. She received an IRS letter for her small business saying that she owed $2,400. She was about to pay it but decided to call me first. I gave her a number to call and specific instructions, and within minutes, she had the entire amount reduced to zero. Keep watching and I'll show you how you can do that as well for you personally or for your small business, LLC, corporation, sole proprietorship, or side hustle. Hi, I'm Noel Lorenzana, your friendly neighborhood accountant. The technical term is IRS Penalty Abatement, and this is what you're hoping to accomplish if you received an IRS letter with penalties and interest. So my friend Jenny has an LLC taxed as an S corporation. These entities can offer tax savings, but they're not without their pitfalls. Filing a late tax return is one of them. You see, since these are pass-through entities, they pay no tax at the federal level, so the only way for the IRS to collect money from them directly is through late filing penalties. The penalty is steep at $200 per month per shareholder for up to 12 months. She was late in filing for over a year, and there was only her as the sole member of the LLC, so 200 times 12 months is $2,400. She was a little freaked out because her LLC was kind of like a hobby business at this point for her. Anyway, I calmed her down and gave her some very specific instructions, and here they are. Step 1. Call the IRS at the toll-free number located at the top right corner of your notice or letter. Step 2. Reference the letter and verify your identity. Step 3. Simply ask for first-time abatement. That's it. It's a quick 3-step process. They will either tell you yes or no. They'll determine if you qualify for it or not. In her case, she did, and she was off the phone in just a few minutes. She couldn't be happier. I mean, I could have done this for her and billed her $500 or more, and that's what a lot of tax professionals do. But she's a friend of mine, so it's all good. I'm sharing this information with you here, so maybe I can save you a few bucks, and then maybe you could reciprocate by sharing this video, liking, and subscribing. All kidding aside, this is a totally legit way to get penalties waived or abated. Let's look at this screenshot from the IRS. How to qualify for first-time abatement. You may qualify for first-time abate for a penalty if you have been and are currently tax compliant. Okay, so this only works if you've been filing your tax returns and are current with your tax filing. Past compliance. You are considered compliant if you filed the same return type, if required, for the past 3 tax years before the tax year you received the penalty. Didn't receive any penalties during the prior 3 years, or any penalty was removed for an acceptable reason other than first-time abate. So you need to have been in full compliance with the IRS for the past 3 years, and you didn't receive any IRS penalties for that period. It also means this get out of jail free card only works once every 3 years, but you might get lucky. Try using my 3-step method above and see what happens. The worst they can do is say no. Let me know if it works for you, and do let me know if you have any questions or comments. By the way, my client who received the tax bill from the beginning of the video was able to get the entire penalty waived by calling the IRS and following my 3-step process. And if first-time penalty abatement doesn't work for you, you can always try to get the penalty abated due to reasonable cause. Do check out this video here where I cover penalty abatement in depth, including abatement due to reasonable cause. If you found the video helpful, please do me a favor, be sure to like the video and subscribe to stay connected. And as always, thanks for watching and see you in the next video.